welcome back to Evolvingmale. Nice to see you guys. So today we're going to do something that I've sort of already done before, but now we're going to do it again. So a while back I posted a video of a badge glow on the side, and I know mixed feelings about this, but I will tell you that I got a lot of hits on that. And I've been thinking about doing this for a while because I'm a very symmetrical minded person, and when you only have the one trail rate thing on the one side, kind of irritates me a little bit because I like the symmetry. So we're gonna do a radio antenna delete and or relocation. I do have a relocation little. I'll show you this in a minute, but you can basically put it anywhere. I have some extensions, so we can extend that. I haven't decided where I would try to relocate that. I thought about taking this one and relocating somewhere else, but this is pretty cheap, so I'm just going to do that. And then once we relocate this, we're going to put the badge glow on here, tie it into the other one so they come on together. And then I had to get a trail rated badge for this, and there's so many out there you can't tell what colors they are, so I went ahead and bought two. I did them in the red. I'm not trying to pose and be some kind of Rubicon, but I do have a red Jeep, so it sort of matches. And I like the red. So we're going to do that, and I got some wire, and I've got some dental floss, so I'll show you what that's for later. Most of you probably know, but I'm not there right now. Go ahead, and we're going to start by taking the antenna off. This is already an aftermarket antenna, and it's wanting to fall apart. But this antenna was pretty good. But I use I don't listen to the radio literally ever. I listen to XM. I'm a big Octane fan, and some others, but I don't really listen to this. But that doesn't mean I want to get rid of it, because you know, as soon as you get rid of it, then you'll need it. So we're gonna make do and put it somewhere else probably. So now I gotta get this thing off, and this is pretty tricky. I saw this trick on another YouTube thing. So
do you remember which one?
Huh?
You don't remember which one?
No, I don't. And
You're supposed to give him credit.
I'll try to find the link and give the guy credit to it as well, down below. So I'm gonna try not to screw these threads up real bad, but I don't plan on using this again. But you know, you don't plan on a lot of things in the Jeep life, and if you're like me, you do something for a while and then you get tired of it and you want to change. That's why I got the rack gone. Take that off. Go ahead and screw this into the antenna. So you take a little tiny screwdriver, and I think there's 4 little like plastic clips, but if you push kind of right in here, supposedly you can do that. This ain't the screwdriver to do it with. So find a better screwdriver, possibly. This one might.
Right.
So I got a bigger one, and I don't think I have the right size screwdriver. That's the problem. This is a little small. There's a little tab in there, but there you go. See that? I popped it right out. Take a look. I was able to get down in there, right in the side here. I'm trying to hit. There's a little tab. I'll show you when I get it off. So I got that side off. I'm going to do the same thing from this side. Kind of go down 3, and this was at about 9 o'clock. I'm trying to get. Once I hit it, it popped right off like that. See that? Popped right off at 3 o'clock. So pull that off, and you'll see these little tabs right there and right there. So I just got behind it and pop, and it seemed like it wasn't going to do anything, and then it did something. So that was pretty cool. So then we're going to take, there's 3 bolts I believe to hold this thing on. We're going to take my little toolkit here, shout out to Lowe's for trusty little tool set. I don't know what size it's going to be, close enough. And then we are going to this. Pop this thing off. all of the stuff I've got, I will put links to what I got, what I'm using. Put it in the comments, or not in the comments, in the description rather. I am for wire, I'm using a low voltage landscape wire. I use it for the rack lights and stuff like that because LED doesn't take a lot. It's actually overkill, this 16 gauge 2-strand wire, but it's good enough for what we're doing. You can see right there I put a little scratch when I was trying to mangle this thing off before, but it's behind anything we're going to see. It's not the last scratch and it's not the first scratch, I'm sure. So we'll take these bolts out, set these off to the side here.
It's a nice tattoo you got there.
Thank you. This is my wife did this work on my tattoo recently. It's healing. It's only 2 days old. Finished the touch-ups on my zombie stuff there.
I was looking at those skulls.
The skulls. All right, so got this right here. You can. Now, what I really want to do is unplug it from inside, but I can't. I'm having some difficulty finding this stupid thing. The new dash. I don't think that's coming off. So we're gonna go investigate inside. The new dash. Come around here, babe. The new dash does not lend itself a lot of room. So we're gonna take off my bag right here. Put this over here.
Maybe I should come to the other side.
I've already taken off the. You gotta be careful with this thing because it scratches so easily. I've already taken this off. So we're gonna go in here. We're gonna go in, and here's the stupid wire, but it's trying to find. I think this is it. Yeah, it's trying to find that thing is the difficult part. And babe, can you hand me that? Never mind, I got it. Here, so I got a flashlight. So the JK dash had a lot more room up in here than the JT dash. So trying to find where this stuff all comes from. Just had a pair of pliers. What the heck did I do? See the pliers I just set down? Oh, it's on the tire.
I was gonna say, did you put it in the dash?
I do this all the time. I once put a phone right here years ago on an old TJ. I put a phone here. I was playing with something, checking out tires at work with my boss. And then we got in the Jeep to roll off, and as we're driving off of here, because it was a Nextel, and I just ran over it and destroyed it. That's more. I think this comes off. Yeah. So this comes off right here. So I think I can splice in with the extension wire if I need to, right to there. But I'd like to take it further back. But if you look in there, it's
I don't know if we can.
If you can see in, let me see if I can get in there. I don't know if you can see in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can kind of see in there. Anyway, there's a little tiny hole it goes in, and I'm having some difficulty getting that to that spot. So, and there's all kinds of crap up here. Very weird. Hey babe, go ahead and show them. Can you guys see that? Is that? It's like actually like a plastic bag. This is some of the. This must be some of the protection, water protection. It's like literally like a plastic bag hanging over the like firewall mounts.
Move your hand.
I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's pretty crazy. It's insane that it's like that. Again, I think this is the wire. I'm trying to find out. We got some other stuff up in here because I got some other stuff installed. No, that's something else. So I'm trying to find stupid radio wire. I can't find it. I can't get to it. So a very easy job, only hindered by the fact that I can't get to the damn radio cord. Oh, looky, looky. Looky, looky, Jeffrey wants a cookie. Found it, right down there. That is it, I think. So, we're going to pop off the cover. We're going to take the cord out. And it would appear. See, Jeep's always, you gotta love Jeep, man. They do. Yeah, that's it. It's wiggling over there. So they do some pretty crazy stuff sometimes. But they also keep us in mind, huh? The Jeep engineers know their people. You know, I know with the Bronco coming out and stuff that there's you know, there's some debate on whether the Bronco's going to replace the Jeep and all that. But to that I say hooey, because Jeep engineers are Jeep lovers, and they know after close to 80 years of Jeeps, they know what we're looking for and what we want in a vehicle, and that is modifications, among everything else. Probably the #1 requested thing on a Jeep is being able to modify it. So getting this wire out, and I'm just going to pull it out. I'm going to get in here. I'm not going to be able to film it because it's too tight, so I'll get back with you in just a minute, and I'll show you what I did. Okay, so I screwed up. So I did some research and I did it wrong apparently. So the connector under the Jeep is a square type connector, and I did the old style, which when I looked it up, I couldn't tell. I was going off old information. I didn't see anything on the JL on this. I couldn't find it. Literally just couldn't find it. I saw 2 options. I should have known it was going to be the weird one that I didn't know about, but I went with the old one. So I have to send this back to Amazon and get the one that has a little square connector. It has a little pin, but it's like this part's square. It's not the old style. You can see that this is made to take, this is made to go into there. Got the round hole, so it plugs in. I'm not going to open this up because I'm going to send both of these back. So thank goodness for Amazon. But I'm going to send them back, get the right ones, and do a part 2 about how to install those. So those on the ground right now. Then we're going to just grab these. I already pulled it out, but just so you know, I grabbed it back here. I didn't grab it up here. I grabbed it back here. Although it really doesn't matter, because once you pull this thing out, you're never getting a worm back in the hole, because the hole is hard to get at. So I just grabbed this and I kind of tugged a little bit, and out it came. Gone. Who cares? That's gone. So now we are good to go, right? We can take our badge glow and we can hook her up. We're going to hook her up. We're going to run the wires right through that little hole. So first things first, we're going to open the hood.
So you're going to put it on but not hook it up?
No, I'm going to hook it up. I'm going to hook that up. I'm just going to hook that. I'll do the radio part later. And, you know, I'll probably never use the radio.
See, I'm dumb. I had no clue that's what you're talking about.
I'll probably never use the radio, but...
Just a dumb girl.
Just a dumb girl.
If you ever sell it, you don't want to say, well, the radio don't work.
Yeah. What? Get rid of a vehicle? I don't ever do that. So we'll take that off. You can see I already got a bunch of crap in here. So one of these, this red wire I've got over here, I believe it's this one, is already coming from the badge glow. So I'm going to take this off. I've got these little, again, I bought these on Amazon.
Can you show us again? Because your hand was kind of in the way.
Yeah, so pull it out right there, next to behind this other one. I'll pull this out. I'll tie it into this. I'll splice it in, okay? And this is the one doing the badge glow now. I'm almost certain of that. I can go over here and find out for sure. I come over here. I got a wire somewhere.
I see it. It's on the bottom right there where you're touching.
The red one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it though. I think it's been a while since I did it and I can't remember. That is not where I took the badge glow from. I took it from I don't know. I have to remember where I ran it from. Came in here. I ran it in here. And I ran it over. Oh, I ran it into. That's to the. I got marker lights too. I'm about ready to do another install on a buddy's on these blinker. They take the Fender vent out. This one's a little wobbly because it was my first go, but I'm going to help him probably this weekend do his. We'll post that. But the badge glow wire is up here, and for the life of me, I don't remember where I stole the wire. But that wire is a constant power, I believe, or it comes on. I mean, when you turn the switch. So we're just going to go ahead and try that out and see if that works. And steal it from that. I got crap everywhere, but I can steal it over there. I don't have to run wire all over the place. I already got a million wires running around. So first things first is we got to get to the hole. So as you can imagine, this may be a little hard because we got to get from one hole to the other hole. So I have a theory. Did some exploratoring the other day. And my theory is that I can take this cowl cover off, and might make it a little easier to get at. Let me be smart about this. People always want to give me grief because I don't use.
You don't use a drill.
Yeah, I don't use a drill, so.
You're just scared you'll slip on your paint.
Yeah. And I will fall between the paint and the vehicle. I recently did that when not long after I got this. I was trying to hook a trailer up in my parents' house, and I lifted the trailer, and when I did, it had some weight, a little bit of weight in the back, just a tire or something. It wasn't much, but it started rolling, and it was rolling right towards the tailgate, and I jumped between it and stuck my chest between it, which is probably not the smartest thing in the world, but it kept me from putting a dent in my brand new tailgate. So pull the cowl off nice and easy, set this where it can't get hurt. Over here on a chair where it won't blow off.
Oh, I thought you was going to lay it on that nice bug.
I was going to lay on that nice bug, but I decided not to. So,
you didn't want it to be pink paint.
See, the problem is...
Could you happen to do this to the other side? That's where your wire is at?
No. See, I'm looking in here now. I honestly don't know where I put that wire. So if you guys haven't had this apart, it's like a two-piece fender. It's very strange. There's a fender, and then there's an outer fender that gives it the nice, clean look. And when I put my hole in the finger, like the little boy at the dike, it goes all the way through the other side of the dike. But right up here, there's a two-piece. There's a little piece I can kind of get it in there. So we're going to
do the other one first.
Huh?
Could you do the other badge first, and then you'd know where the wire was?
No, because I'm only going to pull the outside part of the badge off. So the badge has double sticky. So what I'm going to do is over there, I'm just going to take, that's actually what the dental floss is for. You take the dental floss and you use it.
Take the sticker off.
Take the sticker off and you go between it. Then I got to clean the sticker off. And the new badge comes with another sticker, but I don't want to take both off because I don't have enough. Or it's just there's no point in it. So I got to get these wires.
Unless you want to know where the wire is.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. I just got to get up here. I just got to get it up here. So we're gonna try to use. Sometimes I use a coat hanger, but coat hangers back to the whole scratch
you
thing.
need to fix that. It looks bad.
What?
Who did that wiring?
This?
Mm-hmm.
This is the cluster for the buttons. So every button that you press comes off on this. This is just typing it up. There's a lot of extras. All it is.
You mean taping it up?
Taping. That's what I said, didn't I?
You said typing, but
typing, taping. Camera girl.
Hey, by the way, go to Ethington Art and see where I make these awesome tattoos. We both like this one. Zombie hand.
Zombie hand. So what I'm gonna do is keep it simple, stupid. I'm gonna roll it right through here probably. These Jeeps are a lot different than Jeeps past, so we're gonna roll it. We're gonna literally run this right there. It's not gonna hurt anything. This is low voltage wire. If this wire came off and you stuck your tongue to it, you're barely gonna feel it. I'm not gonna try that, but you still not. It's like it's not that.
Will it go under this too?
No, because I don't know where that goes.
I mean, it won't come out the other side.
No, it comes out. Comes out somewhere weird.
Want to go look while I wiggle it? See?
You can't see it. I can't get to it. I don't think I can get to it. And I think it's just more work if I come down here. Oh. Yeah, I can't see it. The whole thing's a nightmare.
I thought, because I can't see this side, I thought it come up from under there like this one.
No, it doesn't.
There again. Dumb girl.
All you ladies out there that do frequent my channel, she says that, not me. That's not something I have not taught her to call herself a dumb girl.
Well,
she's not a dumb girl.
I just always figured it's somebody in
not all of us are chauvinists, babe.
YouTube land.
Not all of us are chauvinists. So
look, you can do it like that though. Yeah.
So we're gonna. A lot of this is made for underground wires. There's a lot of
what do you mean when you say that?
This is a landscaping wire
for
running outside door lights. That's why I got it, because it's a low voltage light, a low voltage wire. It's flexible. It's got a heavy sheath around it, you know, for protection. I can't think of the word I'm looking for, but this is called anyway. It's protected, so I'm using it because, and it's pretty cheap, so that's also good.
MacGyver.
Sometimes I have extra wire at work and I'll use it because it's like a piece that ain't gonna do nobody any good. So if I take a 3-foot piece home, it ain't hurting them. But I don't have any at the moment, so just use this. So these wires are super thin. This is overkill, no doubt. There's no doubt about it. It's overkill, but you know, hey. It is what it is. That's the wire I got. I don't like running this stuff all over the place just because it's so thin. So I'm going to make it extra long. I'm going to probably double it up just to make it fatter so I can crimp to it.
I'm trying to think of what that plastic stuff is called. What you're trying to think of? I feel like I know what you're trying to say, but I can't think of it.
Insulation.
There you go.
Insulation. Got nice long strands off of that. Probably can go a little bit more. I'm trying to do this as good as possible so nobody picks on me. Sometimes I just get redneck and I just.
Well, we know people are brutal because if somebody's picking on John Legend.
Yeah, there's people actually. So if you haven't seen John Legend, the singer, seems like a nice enough guy. Is married to Christy Teigen, who is she's a
model.
She's a model. Yeah, she's like a supermodel. She's cute. She's nice. They both seem like genuinely nice people. She just had a baby that died at birth. You know, I think it was stillborn or something.
No, it was not fully developed. It was like 5 months or something, I think they said.
And
no matter.
Yeah, they're going through a heartache, and they decide to share it with people because, you know, it's the world we live in now. And it's therapeutic sometimes. And there's actually people making fun of them or giving them grief, calling them all kinds of stuff. It just blows my mind that people are this vicious and sick in this world.
I think
they
were saying that they were linked to like child trafficking.
Yeah.
Which I don't know where people get their information anymore. TikTok,
you don't stop. So
anyway, that's where my mind works, right?
Yeah.
So the kids at work pick on me because I have so many tabs open when I have to share my screen. Oh my God, miss. And I'm like, that's welcome to my brain.
Yeah, my camera girl is an art teacher. That's the only reason I allow her to practice her new love of tattooing on me. She did a good job. And she approached this a lot different than I see tattoo artists approach stuff. They seem to be like very I don't know, I guess binary in the way they do it. They put a line on you, and then they put a line next to the line, and they do it. Where if you watch how someone does a piece of, like they paint something, I've always been amazed that she'll be painting something and she'll be doing it in layers. And I'm like, you just covered that up 4 times. Why did you do it the first time if you keep covering up? And she's like, well, I do it in layers because even though you only probably see a little bit of that bottom layer, it's still there, and that's what gives it depth. And that was some of the way that she did this. Is she did it in black, and then she went over some of it in white, and it's healing, so it's a little weird looking right now, but it did give it some depth, and it's different than I would have approached it.
Even though that is only my 4th tattoo, that one, it was a little scary for me as well. It was so dark, I was somewhat scared.
Yeah.
What you doing there?
So, I got these too long, and I'm trying to give it enough to crimp to, right? So, let's do that.
Did you loop it in there and then twist it? Oh, I see, that's crimp.
So, right, and then I got these, which, so I'm going to do, there's writing on one side, and I'm going to do the writing on the black. So when I get over here, I know which end's which. I put this. Go here first. Let me put this on. Dang it, Jim. These butt connectors are not the biggest. So my initial theory about making this super long is not the correct way. I need to do this. Not fully.
I swear it looks like rust.
Huh?
I swear that looks like rust.
Rust? Dead bug or something. Put that in there. Get that nice. It's a pain to do this because it wants to move while you're trying to get settled on it. Crimp it down. Crimp it down. I can hit that one more time because I'm anal. And then nice and tight. Okay. So I'm going to take the other butt connector, put it in there for the power side. Power side. Take this. See how the strand's just so small. If I stick that strand in there, it's not going to hold. I know, before y'all blast me, I know there's a million ways to do it, but this is redneck Evolvingmale, and we're just doing the best I got to do. You're lucky I'm even doing this.
They're lucky.
Yeah.
He means thank you for supporting the channel.
Yeah.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends. But
we're looking for.
We all know what I'm talking about. We all know we all do some shady stuff sometimes, right?
I'm trying to get that 1,000 in.
Yeah. So please hit like and subscribe. Of course, you know.
Please.
Please. We do appreciate it. We've got some new shirts coming. You can see I've got this shirt now, which I have a little bit left. If you guys want to support, the new one coming out is a long sleeve. It's like a gray with red writing, and we would definitely love some support on that. Those are being made presently. We just
you
put the
decide
order
how
in.
you're going to sell it?
I have not decided how I'm going to sell it. Anybody knows any good ways to sell stuff?
I think for now you should just have them ask and message you, email you.
So
because you don't have a lot of them.
Yeah, we do not have a lot. I've got like 30, I think, total, and of course I'm gonna steal a couple for myself. So I am gonna use the redneck tape just to hold it in. So what I'm gonna do is
I think he should get some masks made.
I'm gonna go over like that so it can't pull out very easily. Okay, and it's just kind of holding it. just kind of holding it, right? I'm gonna waterproof it too, so. I do have some paint on, like a little thing of paint on. It's like a liquid electrical tape. I can't find it. It's always the way it is. You can never find it when I need it. But I'm doing this just to secure the wire so it doesn't get pulled out while I'm screwing around with it. So we're just securing this wire. Securing them like that. Then I've got this right here. This is like a waterproof, heavy duty waterproof tape. If you're interested, Scotch brand, it's moisture sealing electrical tape. Once I put this on, it should form a good seal around it, just so water doesn't get in there, just because why not? So I'm going to just put this on like that, and I'm just going over the end, right? I'm just gonna loop it over. I'm gonna pinch it down, and it's hot in Florida, so it isn't gonna take much for that to stay sealed, right? It may not be pretty, but nobody's gonna see it. So it's kind of like my welds. They may not always be the prettiest welds, but they don't fall apart. Pinch it down. All right, so nice pinch. I got like that. And then this is total overkill. Total overkill. But we're just trying to keep stuff from coming apart, getting mangled.
If it's coming apart from that, you're in a bad wreck.
Right. So anyway, I got to get all this back in the hole. So I'm just trying to make it easier to deal with. So. So I'd say it's pretty well secure. It's not going anywhere, right? And I'm able to put this back in here now. I'm just gonna shove it in the hole.
Maybe.
There's a lot of room between here. I just got to get it in there. It's not like it's gonna. See, it's fine. I can just shove this in here like that. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to clean this real quick with some alcohol, and we're going to stick it on there nice and perfect. So just hold on a second, hit pause, be right back. Okay, so I got the alcohol. Before I tape this thing down, before I smush it on there, you know, where it can't be done, can't be screwed with, we're going to take some extra out of here. We're just gonna make sure this works, right? Got the side with the writing on here. This was going to be the okay, if you see it over there, see it's lit up? You can see it light up. Okay, so it works. We know it works. So now we're ready. We're ready to go ahead and secure this. Take some alcohol, some rubbing alcohol. That's hard to find. We're gonna clean this up really.
Nuh-uh. Not unless you can order it online.
You can order it online.
I ordered it from Walmart and they gave me 3 of them.
You only ordered one?
I ordered 3 of them.
Oh. You said they gave you 3. You ordered 3.
No, I ordered 3.
So clean this up.
I didn't order any more because I thought it might be just hoarding because we didn't really need it.
Okay, we're gonna let that dry for a second. It won't take very long. The worst part about this is just lining this up, trying to find dead center spot. So we're gonna do that. I'm going to clean my fingertips just a little bit in the meantime.
Get a marker and mark it on there like they do stickers or tattoos. They put it on there and then they mark a marker.
Look how smart she is. I'm telling you guys, if you got to get married for a second time in life, marry an art teacher. Or a first time for that matter. So Okay, so we're gonna put this on there. Try to line it up to where it looks like it's even in that hole. Looks pretty good, right? Good?
Yeah.
So then we're gonna just put a little line right there. So when I go back up, I just go.
Yep.
And this marker, it'll wear off in no time.
Vis-a-vis. Oh no, that's Sharpie. But you could use a vis-a-vis if you didn't want to do permanent ink, which is like for whiteboards. Expos.
So take this off. Just yeah.
Use those teeth.
All right. So then we're gonna stick this in. Looks pretty good. Get it on there. Then, this is actually the worst part, is taking the badge. Doing the badge. So the badge comes with a sticker on the back too. It's kind of weird how the hell does that work? You'll see that? Isn't that weird? How does that stick to the badge?
Read the directions.
Yeah, right. Well, that's a little weird. That's a little suspect.
It's a little sus.
Guess it's gonna work. Hey, it's either gonna work or it's gonna fall the hell off. But you see what I'm saying? There's
Nothing for it to grab to.
yeah. What the crap?
Well, isn't this sticky too?
Yeah, it is when I take it off, but I'm using
Do
this
you
as a
use
reference.
both?
No, I'm just using this as a reference.
Oh, okay.
But
What's that from?
this is the one that comes with this. And that came with that.
Oh.
But it's a little weird. I feel like there should be something in here. And this almost makes me want to stick something in there. But what could I stick in there? So this is actually made
To screw on.
to screw from the back. But that's the thing I got. Let me go over here and look at the old one. Yeah, see, the old one's a little different.
Yeah, it's probably flat.
I don't know what I think. What do y'all think about that?
Could you fill that up with glue or something? I mean, just lay it down and fill it and let it dry. Well, let it dry, then add more and let it dry. Because if you make it thick, it's going to take forever. Maybe you could cut some strips and put this inside there.
So,
How thick is that?
got some double-sided tape right here. So let's try this.
God bless you, neighbor. But if you put it down in there.
That's what I'm working on.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I thought I had all the good ideas today.
Can you hold that side? So, way down in there. Welcome to Rigging 101. Kind of burns me up. I mean, gotta love sellers on Amazon.
Yeah. These sellers Made in China. That China virus.
China. So, good Lord. It's getting the sticker in, getting it to stick. Holy freaking crap.
I said glue.
Alright, well, we'll be right back as soon as we figure out what we're doing.
Glue that in there.
We've decided to take the Challenger and go to our local Ace Hardware because Ace is the place. I'm going to try to get some like 5-minute epoxy. We can fill that in, make it flat on the back because there's just no way that's going to stick to that. I don't know what, you know, that's all about. But rather than send them back and basically get the same thing that's flat, you know, in return, we'll just go ahead and we'll make it work ourselves. So we're going to see what we can find. And hey babe, let's hear a little noise from the Challenger. She's hiding. She's hiding. Let's hear a little noise. Broom it. Come on. Hit it. I love it. You can check out my other videos where we did that. We made that, took off the mid muffler and opened up the little baffle that closes so it doesn't close. Check us out on other videos, and we're going to head into Ace right now. So I think I'm going to get the Cinco Minito Epoxy. 5-minute epoxy. Sets in 5 minutes, cures in an hour. I'm gonna try this by DevCon. So Ace is definitely the place. Okay, so I got my Cinco Minito Epoxy. Because that's what it said. And get the thing on here. I'm gonna.
Oh, that's cool. Watching it go through.
Nice and thin so it'll level. I know I'm not empty, but it's... Oh, you kidding me? That's all there is in that thing? What the hell kind of crap is that? Guess I got to... Oh, that's supposed to be for one. Okay, there's a thing in here. I'm like, when I bought this, I was like, I know there's enough for two. Take that little thing, this little cap.
How much was that?
$8.
Epoxy ain't cheap, is it?
Mm-mm.
And I see people doing projects with it all the time. It's like, how do you do so many projects?
So it's enough. I didn't get the whole thing, but you know, hey. It'll hold it better than it would have, right? Should have taken these and put them in the hole.
Oh, I think it'll be okay. Mess maker. Okay, now y'all can sit with us and watch it dry. Just kidding.
Watching that YouTube channel is like watching epoxy dry.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes she's worse than I am. So, okay, so I was going to go into, I was going into the fuse panel and then I realized I had the wrong wire. So what I had done originally is I had taken the original one and I had come off of it and I'd gone into the plug on the on the light down in there. And I don't know, I have to look and see which one I did. So I'm tapping into it with these wires right here. I'm gonna tap into it. And then I've got some, I found my liquid electrical tape. So I just sort of like skinned part of the wire. I didn't actually break it. And I'm gonna take liquid electrical tape. You can see it's quite, if I can get it open with one hand. Let me bear with me. Let me protect my paint. So I'm going to take a rag and going to protect the Gladiator. Okay. And a little better than I did. Take this. So take this gooey stuff and we're gonna paint. Oh, see that? Made a mess. Whatever. We're making a. This gets in everything. So kind of like you're heat shrinking it, but you're not. I could have gone a little less gooey. So we are going to. I'm going to wrap it when I'm done. But I'm just trying to get in all the little crevices. And as soon as I let go of the phone, I'm going to do the other side. And then I'll let it dry for a second, a minute or two. And then I'll wrap it with electrical tape. Okay, so I've got, I have that liquid electrical tape. It's in there. Then I let it dry. I put electrical tape around it, and then I put the watertight stuff. So it's nice and watertight. Comes out through here. I've got it going into the whatever that little hose is for the windshield wipers or something. And then I got it taped up. I mean, I've got a lot of stuff tied in here. There's a bunch of crap, bunch of extra wires. I try to do as clean a job as I don't want to say as clean as I can, because I could do a better job, but you know, I'm a shade tree mechanic here, right? And I am a mechanic by profession, but I don't do it anymore really, as much as I used to. And I try to do a halfway decent job and try to make it fairly clean. You know,
shade tree, babe, over here.
Yeah, over here, shade tree on the bug.
Come look.
On the bug. She wants me to show you the shade tree.
Come look.
See,
Here's
the bug that we got.
How many washers can you put on there? That's not washers. It's like a pipe fitting.
Oh, they got a pipe fitting there. And we bought this like this. So there's a pipe fitting in place of a washer.
Hey, that's smart, man. That's smart.
So they got that tied into that bracket so that they can run a bracket over to the hole where they have it tightened in. So don't get in a wreck in this bug, because it is not.
That's funny.
It didn't meet safety standards in 1970. It sure don't meet them now.
Tell me that ain't funny.
It's scary. That's what that is.
That's what bugs are, man. They're just
so then
young people that need to put that.
Squirrel. So then it runs over here. I got tied in, and I tied it back into these wires, and you can see it's on. So it all ties into the switch or the lights on the on the headlight. That way it's working. These tie into the blinkers, you know, but these tie into the headlights. So I turn the headlights on, those come on. I will look it up again and see, and I'll put it in the comments which one's which, so you know which wires to tie into. And if I turn the switch off right here, it turns it off. Turn it on, off, on, off. So that is that part of this. We got it tied in here. These butt connectors, I'm going to put a little tape over them just to keep them dry, a little extra dry, tuck everything away, and then we'll go ahead and put the trail badge on. Just a second. So I've got the wires in here. Again, there's wires all over the place. To her point, there's this cluster right here, and not cluster F, but cluster, and that's to the switches up there on the dash. But you know, there's only so much you can do, because they give you all this extra cable and stuff, and you don't want to cut it because you never know what you're going to do, what you're going to change. So you just hide it under the hood. That's the way you do it. So I cleaned my hands up, and then I just touched that and got them dirty. I'm going to put these badges on, so I'm trying to clean my hands with alcohol so that they don't, you know, you don't want to screw up the adhesive any. It's got to withstand my driving. So I'm going to pull this don't have any nails because they come from the land of bite your nails. So I put, you see you don't have any down there, but whatever. So it's pretty close. The other one was a little bit fuller. This is fuller at the top, a little bit less full right there. It's been about 45 minutes, so it says an hour full cure, but it's okay. It's good enough. We're not going anywhere. So just then this is, no one's ever going to look at it or know. So, but I feel in the reality a lot better with that epoxy right there, and I think it looks pretty good. Look at it from the side. It's a little fatter because it's got the thing underneath, and it's a little fatter badge, but I think it looks pretty good. I like it in the red. If I had a Rubicon, it would be in the red. My last vehicle was a Rubicon, and I used to think the Rubicon was all that, and then I got one, and I was like, really, there wasn't a whole lot more that I needed because I really didn't use the lockers. I tried the lockers one time, and all I did was back up and go forward a million times. So really, I mean, it's good if you need it. The Rubicon's not bad, don't get me wrong. The sway bar disconnect is great. You can do the same thing on this. I think in reality, if you're really going to use it hardcore, as many people think, you're better off just building a stock vehicle and putting something better than a Dana 44 underneath anyway. So I'm going to go between those, and then it's going to break. We'll try it again. I'm going to use this as a saw, and then it's going to break. I'm going to keep doing it until I get it right. So let's go. The nice thing about this is it has a nice, I need more floss. More floss, nurse! It has a nice minty fresh smell. So
don't rip it off. I don't know.
I'm gonna double it up. Smart. I'm gonna double it up and spin it so it's more like a twine. Kind of like those thing you use to kill somebody with, cut their throat. Can't remember what that's called. Like a piano wire, which would be great if I had piano wire.
Yeah, you'd be scratching your truck.
True. Let me try to get behind this a little bit. Don't want to screw up the LEDs. The badge glow runs about $25. I think you can find it sometimes for $20. I thought this one came with a badge, but it turns out it doesn't. They were quick to point out when I complained that they didn't give me the badge. I misread even when I read it now on Amazon, I still feel like it kind of sounds like there should be a badge with it, but whatever. When I looked at the badge they had, it looked darker than this one, so that's why I went ahead and decided to get the 2 red ones. Dang, it's a pain in the butt right here. My fingers are sticky from the wax and the floss.
You're on camera, it better work.
Boy, that 3M that's on here is pretty good stuff.
Put your knife under the bottom.
So I'm gonna reach in here and make sure I didn't screw this up. Still works. Be here forever. I think that's why she's oh Lord me.
Actually, it wasn't, but
Like our neighbors.
no, not neighbors.
What are you all doing?
Uh-oh, I'm out of focus.
I was out here a while back, and one of the neighbors, I think he knew I was filming, and if you guys seen the video a while back, I think I was putting a rack on, or maybe the tent, and I swear he was out there revving his motorcycle engine. Doesn't ever do that, ever, never, 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 ever, never once until that day. And I was like, damn. This is a complete pain. So we'll be right back after I get this, because this is probably pretty boring to watch. So we'll be right back.
Thing, just turn that.
You ready?
Are you ready?
So I got it clean. It's starting to rain. Cleaned it off with alcohol. Put this on. Right there. Right there. I'm gonna.
Is that the one you use on the other side too?
Huh?
Why did I think you used the other one for the other side?
Because it was a different thing. Yeah, I used the one that came with the badge glow, I guess. I should have probably used. Oh no, it was the one. I did right. Put that on. Go nice and push. So turn them on. Now it's not going to work. Here it goes. Comes on both sides. When it gets dark, we'll come over here and we'll show you again. So I'm going to go ahead and put everything away, and we'll be back in a little bit to show you what it looks like at night. Okay, so here we are. Here is where the antenna was, and it just went off. The antenna was right there, and now we got a badge glow on there, so it matches the other side. We're going to walk around, and there is the badge glow right there. No antenna, but I do have the badge glow that matches on both sides, and matching badges. So we don't need no stinking badges. So anyway, I'm happy with it. It came out just how I wanted it to come out. I will have a part 2, and that's when I relocate the antenna as soon as I figure out what antenna I need. Yeah, so that's it for now, guys. Check me out later. Please hit like and subscribe. And as always, thanks so much for stopping by and checking me out on Evolvingmale. And you guys have a good night. Take care. God bless.